The grand final between the Crescents and Joey's Gold. The umpire holds the ball up to start the final quarter for the season. Up it goes. A good up to go to Ruckman. Tapped down by the Crescents. Ruckman, he's back in there trying to pick this ball up. He sockets it off the ground, and that was Daniel Reevy. Goes to half forward. Grabbed there was the Joey's player, and he'll take the free kick. Plays on quickly for them. Kicks the ball high down to half forward. It hits the turf. A chance here for Campbell Hodgson for the Joeys. He kicks into Savage. He's back in there after the ball again. Rundle's in there though for the Crescents. Picks the ball up. Gets a kick down to half forward. O'Leary couldn't take the mark. Oh, good play there by Strack. Plays on quickly. Kicks the ball down to half forward. It goes wide. A race for the ball now. They've got the numbers, the Joey side. Spokes picks it up. Gets a short kick down towards the half forward line. He sockets the ball further afield. He was chased there by Jai Haag. Over the line it goes, and we'll have a throw in. Right, the ball comes back into play. Over the back of the pack, we've got Kevin Rockhow for the Crescent side. Gives it across to Infathong. He kicks down to half forward, but again in defence, Strack. He's playing a great game since half time. Kicks the ball down to half forward. Grabbed here for them by the big ruckman in Campbell Hodgson. He loses it. He's back in there again, being held. He's still trying for the Joey's goal side. Rundle's in there. The ball's close to the boundary line. Comes around now where it's picked up here for the Joey's. A high kick there by Brett Adams-Sky. No one can take the ball. A pack develops. Handballed out there for the Joeys by Nathan Panozzo. They're trying their hardest to get back into this game, the Joey's goal players, but at the moment they're not gaining much ground. It's on half forward flank for them, but it's good to see that the boys, even though they're down at the moment, are still trying to get back into this game. Oh, the ball there spills to ground. The umpire's going to move in and ball it up again. Umpire throws the ball up in the air. Up they go. Tap down there for the Crescent side by Daniel Reevy. Doing quite well in ruck. Oh, goes back in to get the ball. Caught with it. Loses it. Comes out now. Picked up here in a short kick for the Joey side by Michael Finelli. Goes to centre half forward, but the little fella again in Nong kicks the ball down towards the centre of the ground. Socket off the ground further for the Crescents. Picked up here by O'Leary. No, he sockets it off the ground. O'Leary. It goes down the half forward flank. There's a Joey player in trouble down here in half back line. It's being held down there for Joey's was David Upham, and he'll take the free kick on half back flank. Oh, a short kick goes nowhere. Player slips over. In goes Nick Jarvis for the Crescent side. He's got backup support there by a teammate trying to keep the ball rolling for Ben Pearce. Picked up here for them by Nick Jarvis. Kicks across the face of the goal. A race for the ball now. Good shepherding work done on the Joey's player down there by the number 41 Guernsey for Crescents in Adam Nation, and the ball's rushed through for one behind to the Crescents. The player that was in trouble down the opposite end of the ground was Panozzo. Right, from full-back now. Crescent's kicked the ball out towards half-back flank. Trapped here by Adam Crane on half-back flank. He's trying to get the ball forward to Stracker's in there. Picks the ball up, kicks down towards centre half-back. Big Burke couldn't do anything for it. Going in strongly there was Nathan Panozzo at the bottom of the pack. He gets it out. Socket off the ground down towards half-back. Going through was Flanagan for the Crescent. Picks the ball up, slips over, back onto it. Handballs to a teammate, gets a quick kick down further. That was Jai Haag down to half forward. Players fall on top of the ball, and the umpire's going to move in and ball it up. Throws the ball high in the air. Up they go. Tap down for the Crescents. Oh, O'Leary runs into trouble. Drops the ball. Good tackle put on him there by the Joey's goal player. And I think that was Nathan Panozzo. He's kicked down towards centre wing. No one can take advantage of it. Through the legs it goes there of Jared Wood. He's back on the ball now. Picks it up. Gets a kick towards the centre of the ground. And a good mark taken there by the Michael Finelli for the Joey's goal side. Plays on now. Kicks towards the centre of the ground. Crescents with the numbers. It's picked up there by the Vong. He's kicking out wide to Rundle. Rundle now down to half forward. Player there loses it. Strack goes in strongly for the Joey's goal. He's got the ball now. Handballs to a teammate. It gets a quick kick towards centre half back, and a strong mark taken by Nathan Panozzo. Right, Panozzo now from half back plays on quickly. Kicks the ball out towards the far side of the ground, looking for his teammate over there in Simon Owen. And the free kick's been paid to young Owen. Plays on quickly, kicks a high one down towards a half forward. Over the heads of the players it goes. Grabbed here by Michael Finelli. Has one bounce. Gets the ball now from half forward. Kicks towards centre half forward. Oh, great mark taken there by Campbell Hodgson at between half forward flank and centre half forward. Chips one around the corner looking for Spokes. He runs onto the ball now. Handballs towards the forward pocket, but it's the defensive Crescents again. Kicked the ball out here. A chance here for the Joeys. The bounce was cruel for Matthew Cook, but he's got backup support there from a little fella, number 10 Guernsey and Simon Owen. Handballs towards his teammate who couldn't take advantage of it. Falling on top of the ball, yes, good umpiring decision there. Falling on top of the ball was Daniel Reevy, and the free kick to be taken by Matthew Cook. Cook now kicks it to out wide. Teammate couldn't take it, but here he is again, the little fella in the Vong. He has gets it across to his teammate there, and who gives it back to him. He kicks the ball down to half centre wing, picked up by O'Leary, dodging and weaving. It plays on now, kicks towards centre half forward, over the head of his teammate there. Joey's in defence, handball it wide across half back, but it's Crescents again picking it up, kicking it forward. That was off the boot there of Troy Sullivan, but defenders again for the Joeys kick it out where Big Burke's taken a mark. Burke now, a high kick down towards the centre wing, got a lead from a player there, and the mark's been taken by Matthew Cook. Cook now, here's a chance for Joeys to go into attack. Good shepherding here allows Simon Owen to pick the ball up, kick the ball down towards the pocket, and the mark's been taken in the pocket down there by Nathan Panozzo. Panozzo plays on quickly, kicks towards the 10-yard square. Up they go, no one could take, hits the turf, handball there by Simon Owen again. Oh, grabbed high was the Joeys player, and he should take the free kick in the forward pocket, and this free kick's to be taken by Campbell Hodgson. Chance here for Joeys to put a major on the board as he comes in now with the drop punt. A low kick, but I think he's made the distance. Yes, he has. And a good goal off the boot there of Campbell Hodgson. He's tried valiantly all day for the Joeys goal side and richly deserves that 6-pointer. Right now, waiting for the ball to come back to the centre, and the guest video production scoreboard here in the final quarter will show Crescents on 8 goals, 5-53. Joey's goal, 2 goals, 4-16. And that is the score in the K-Shield Grand Final here for the under-13s Newtown Little League this morning. The ball back in the centre now. Umpire to throw the ball up again. Up it goes. Ruckman go up. Burke taps it down nicely, but it's again in Vernon gets a kick towards the forward line, picked up here by his teammate there, and Chris Rockow kicks the ball out wide. Little fella over there, Spokes, he's grabbed high, yes, should receive the free kick, or down the ground the kick should go, and no, it's going back to him on half-back flank. There's not much of him, but he goes in and very hard for the ball for his size. And a good kick too for a little fella down towards the centre wing. Here's a chance for Strack. He gets another kick, kicks it down to, he's got true centre wing now, but it goes across the line and we'll have a throw in. Boundary umpire to bring the ball back into play. In it comes. Tap down here. Joey's goal trying to force their way through the pack. A handball backwards to a teammate there in Jared Wood. He's kicked down a half forward and the mark's been taken there and played on quickly. A little chip kick around the corner. Goes down here where it's grabbed for the Joey's goal side by Ryan Watson. He's kicked towards the pocket and he's found his teammate there in Luke Massey. Massey now. He goes, kicks into the man on the mark. He over the top of the ball, trying to pick it up now. Slips over, trying to tap the ball out. It was Massey, but it's a defensive, the Crescent side. Get the handball across where it's cleared by Paul Shaw. Mark taken there, played on quickly. Chris Rockow down towards the centre wing, and another mark taken on the run there by Kevin Rockow. He's kicked towards centre half forward. It's all Crescents now. Oh, good play here for the Joey side by Lee Zelenowski, who went through there, defended well, but O'Leary receives a free kick in the centre of the ground. O'Leary now kicks the ball wide. He's got a player over on the far side to ground down Campbell and Adam Crane. He slips over at the crucial stage. Socket off the ground there by Spokes for the Joey's goal. But it's handballed out for Crescents, running onto the ball nicely there for the Crescent side and having a shot towards goal and putting it through was Chris Rockow, and a good goal there off the boot of Chris Rockow, and the Crescents have got this game sewn up here in the middle stages of the final quarter, the grand final of the K Shield Newtown Little League under 13s, and as I say, a great goal off the boot there of Chris Rockhow. The guest video production final quarter scoreboard shows the Crescents now moving on to 9 goals, 5.59. Joey's Gold on 2 goals for 16. Right, the ball back in the centre now with the central umpire. Up it goes. Up the players go. Tapped down there for the Crescent side by Sean Flanagan. Picked up here by the little fella into Vong again for the Crescents. Gets it down to half forward. Socket off the ground by O'Leary. Here's a chance now for Crescent through Nick Jarvis. Jarvis in towards the goals. Oh, good defensive play here for the Joey side. Ridden into the ground. Surely he should get a free kick. Yes, a great play there in defence by the player for the Joey's goal, and I think it's Martin Rowan. He's kick out to half-back. Strack just can't take the mark. Back onto the ball. Good play. Oh, his kick smothered, unfortunately for him. But he's back in there again, trying his hardest. Unfortunately, he gives a free kick away, and it's been taken by Rundle. Plays on quickly, has 1 bounce, 2 bounces. Steadies now in the pocket. Kicks towards a goal. A high kick in front. The Joey's player couldn't take the mark. Oh, socket off the ground there by... well, there was 3 players there attempted to kick it, but one of them's taken the... accolades from his teammates there. If he turns around, I'll pick his number up. Little stocky fella there at centre half forward. There, he turned around. Yes, number 12, Nick Jarvis. I just couldn't see. There was 3 players down there with the boots flying at the ball on the ground, and Jarvis has accredited himself with the goal. So we'll put it down to you, Nick, and another goal goes on the board to the Crescents. Ball back in the centre, thrown up by the umpire, tapped down there by Flanagan. Gives Rundle a chance to run onto a good play, picks it up, kicks the ball down towards the half-forward line. Good play also by young Mark Bartels for the Joey side, and he'll get a free kick on half-back flank. Only knee-high to a grasshopper, this little fella, but he's taken a kick. Not a very good one. It's intercepted there by Chris Rockhow. A long kick down towards the 10-yard square. The defence of Joey's under pressure again. He's got 2 to beat in the pocket there. Picks the ball up, handballs it wide, trying to find the safety of the boundary line. Jarvis gets a handball in for the Crescent side. Socket off the ground there for Crescents by Troy Sullivan, but it's Joey's kicked the ball out of defence. A half-back flank. Oh, good play here on half-back flank by the little fella. Kicks it down. Burke couldn't take the mark. He's got backup support though. Now it comes back to Burke. Burke from centre wing kicks the ball down. Good running play here by number 20 for the Joey's goal. Campbell Hodgson kicks the ball down towards the half-forward line. Picked up for him down there on half-forward flank. A handball inboard finds his teammate there in number 21, Michael Finelli. He's kicked down towards a pocket. Coming out, they couldn't take the mark. Joey's in defence though. Crescents through Kent Age. Bottle the ball up. He gets a free kick, I think, and the free kick to be paid down there to Kent Age. He's kicking out here to the half-back flank. 2 Crescents players. They can raffle it. Grabbed here and kick forward for them. Number 16 there in Grant Creeley. He's kicked down to centre wing. Round the corner it comes now where Daniel Reevy kicks the ball towards centre half forward. Over the back of the pack it goes again. The little fella's in there again. Gets his boot to the ball in Mark Bartels. And unfortunately he's penalised for, trying to kick the ball off, kicking in danger, and the free kick to be played to Crescent's Chris Rockhow. He's kicking out wide now. A race for the ball. Jai Holland is it on the ground for the Crescents. Kicks the ball down in front, and they take a mark down there on the forward line, not about, 15 metres out. If the player gives me a look at his number, I'll pick it up. I think it's number 20 for the Crescents in Adam Crane as he comes in now. Shoots towards goal. 10 over the heads of the players it goes. Hit the post, was it? And Ben, where is he? I'm picking him up. Yes, it was. No, it was number 10, Ben Pearce, who kicked that. Right from full back now, Joey's come in, kicked the ball out here to the half-back line. A race for the ball. They're in front now, but good ground made up here for the Crescent side by Troy Sullivan. Puts the pressure on the Joey's players. They've got the numbers though. Get a kick down here towards the centre wing. Through the legs there of a player in Simon Owen. Picked up by Flanagan. He's kicked down the forward line. Chipping in, trying to take the mark. Chris Rockhow plays the ball across towards half forward. He was held as he went for the ball, and he'll take the free kick. Right now, Chris Rockow to put the Crescents back into attack. Comes in. A high kick towards a 10-yard square. A good kick if it bounces right for him. It has. It did a leg break. There was no one standing in the 10-yard square at all. And Chris Rockow has kicked his second goal for the morning here. And that was well done by the young fellow, because he could see the square was vacant. He kicked the ball long. He got the benefit of the, as I say, the leg break on the ball, and it went straight through for a 6-pointer, and another goal goes on the board to the Crescents as they run away with this K-Shield for 1992. They are 11 goals, 672. Joey's goal, 2 goals, 416, and that's brought to you by Guest Video Productions. The ball back in the centre. Umpire throws the ball up high. Burke gets it tapped down. Out it comes here. Still trying for the Joey side is Nathan Panozzo. He's kicked down over half forward. Bouncing ball there. Eludes the Joey's player in Holston and cleared by the defenders of Crescents. Goes out wide where Spokes has got a chance for the Joey side. Picked up by the little fella in Simon Owen. His handball smothered. Close to the boundary line it goes. Over the line, and we'll have a throw in. There's the siren to end this under-13 grand final. K-Shield for 1992 Newtown Little League, where we have Crescents, the premiers, in this under-13 division. And they're an excited pack of players as they run to the centre of the ground to congratulate each other. Quickly going through the goal scorers for the Crescents, where Sean Rundle kicked 2, 1 to Fitzmog Inthervong, 2 to Chris Rockhow, 1 to Chris Allen, 1 to Nick Jarvis, 1 to Sean Flanagan, 2 to Sean O'Leary, 1 to Adrian Nation. For the losers in Joey's goal, we had Ryan Watson kicking 1 and Campbell Hodgson kicking 1. Better players for the Joeys, I thought. Mark Bartels, little fella number 2, played quite well for them here this morning. Brett Adamsky tried his hardest all day. Going a bit further down the list, the big ruckman in Paul Burke did quite well for the Joey's goal side. Matthew Cook, especially in the second half, did quite well. Campbell Hodgson played well, as did Nathan Panozzo. Michael Finelli also did well, and I thought at centre half back Andrew Strack tried hard for the Joey's goal side. Better players for the Crescent. Sean Rundle in the centre did very well for his side. Fitzmog Inthervong, I hope I've got it right. He played very well for the Crescent side. Chris Rockhow. Going a bit further down the line, we had Sean Flanagan, Adam Crane, Sean O'Leary, and Jai Haag did also quite well for the Crescents. The Guest Video Production final score here in this game, the K-Shield under-13 grand final, if our director could put it up for me, shows. And while I'm waiting for that, the Guest Video Production, there it is, come on the board. Crescents the winners, 11 goals, 672. Defeating Joey's goal, 2 goals, 416. The Guest Video Production crew here give a pot mug to the player of the game, judged here this morning, and I'm going to give it to a little fella for the Crescent. Probably you could have given it to 2 or 3 players here this morning for the Crescent side, but I thought for the Crescent, Fitzmog Inthervong. I had trouble pronouncing your name here this morning, but by gee, I tell you what, you did quite well for the Crescent side. And as I say, I apologise if I have pronounced your name wrong, but you deserve the pot mug on my recognition, and we will present you with that very shortly, and hope that it brings you memories of the 1992 grand final here at the Hume Oval, where you played for the Crescent side in the K-Shield Newtown Little League under-13s grand final. Player of the match goes to the number 8 Guernsey for the Crescent side, Fitzmong Inthervong. And congratulations. This has been Barry Walker on behalf of the guest crew here in Brett Verveer, Simon Fuller, Scotty Parker downstairs as director, Yes, you can keep the cameras rolling on the presentation if you like there, Simon. But as I say, this has been Barry Walker on behalf of the crew signing off here this morning. The K-Shield Grand Final between Joey's Gold and Crescent, where we've seen Crescent run out easy victors 11-672 to 2 goals for 16.
Tough looks the coach. For the Joey side over there. Yep. Barry. Get him running for each man, Scott. The other side. You're going to do your pass first.
Should be, if they move off with a couple